In this lesson, we're going to go over renting versus buying. So there are advantages to both. So the advantages to buying a home is that when you buy it, you own it. It is yours. When you're paying money towards it, you will eventually own that home. So it may take a very long time, but eventually it will be yours. You can renovate it, you can change your house as much as you'd like, and even if you don't live there long enough to pay it off, you still develop what's called equity, meaning when you sell the home, there will be some value there that you will be able to get when you move or decide to sell. Now, the advantages of renting is that it can be a little bit less expensive because you don't have to pay property tax. You also don't have to pay for home insurance. Tenants insurance tends to be a little bit cheaper. Remember, with tenants insurance, you're only covering or paying to cover the cost of your belongings inside your residence, whereas with homeowners insurance, you would be paying to protect your property and home as well. Sometimes when you're renting, you won't have to pay for all the utilities. You won't have to pay for repairs or maintenance. So if the roof leaks at your apartment, your landlord or property owner would have to cover that. And you can easily move. So most apartments, you're going to be on a year-to-year basis signing a lease, but even if you wanted to move sooner, you can sometimes find someone to sublet your apartment, and it's a quicker process and much easier process than selling a home. Deciding whether you rent or buy can greatly depend on a financial situation as well as what sort of living situation you're in. If you're looking for something more short-term, then renting is usually a better option, whereas if you're looking for long-term arrangements, buying is usually a better option if you can afford it. So if we look at example 1, Brent is making a monthly budget. He has the following expenses. He owns a house worth $160,000 and has a monthly mortgage payment of $800. His property has a portioned assessment of 45% and a mill rate of 24. He pays $75 quarterly for water. His hydro bill is budgeted at $170 per month, and he pays $1,100 a year for house insurance. What are his household costs each month? So let's look at these piece by piece. First, in a month, he has his mortgage payment. So his mortgage is $800. That is a set amount. His property has a portioned assessment of 45% and a mill rate of 24. So we're going to have to do a little bit of work here to calculate his property tax. So remember, for your portioned assessment, you're going to find 45% of the value of the home. So I'm just going to do the work on the side here, and then I'll add the total to the monthly expenses. So for his property tax, we need to find 45% of $160,000, which is $72,000, and then we take that value and multiply it by the mill rate over 1,000, which is $1,728. Now remember, that's going to be the annual amount that he pays. So if we divide that by 12, that means he pays $144 per month. So for property tax, he pays $144 per month. He pays $75 quarterly, so every 3 months for water. So I can take that $75 and just divide it by 3. So his water will cost $25 per month. His hydro bill is $170 per month. And his house insurance is $1,100 for the year. So we can divide that by 12. 1,100 divided by 12. I'm going to write this here. 1,100 divided by 12. So his house insurance $91.67 per month. So his total, if we add all of this up, 800 plus 144 plus 25 plus 170 plus 91.67. His total is $1,230.67. In example 2, we have Amar and Sidra are renting a home for $1,150 per month. They pay $150 per month for hydro, $75 quarterly for water, and $100 per month for parking. Their total monthly household costs will be the rent for $1,150, hydro will be $150. Water, again, is calculated quarterly, so this is every 3 months. So if we divide that by 3, that's $25 a month. And parking is $100. So the total is $1,425.